You said that right. Nothing to talk about. Right
Good
about
morning,
that.
good afternoon. This is the Experts About Nothing podcast, and I'm your host, Wesley.
Tired of this shit.
Hey, man,
God, man.
we welcome y'all back to another great episode of the Experts About Nothing podcast. Byron,
What's up, big dogs, man? How y'all doing, man? Glad to be here.
Durante,
If anybody want to adopt me to their podcast, because they keep making fun of me, I'm really tired of it. Like, I'm really tired of it.
hey, man, it's all love right here. That's how we make you
Yeah.
better.
We trying to be sensitive to the fact that you sensitive, and we'll be like,
I never heard it put like that, but it made so. We try to be sensitive to the fact that you sensitive. I'm not sensitive. Nah, man. Happy Monday, y'all. How was everybody weekend?
Man, it's pretty decent, man. I won't complain. It was short, but it was a lot going on.
what you
Other
had
than
going
that,
on?
not a thing. That's what I mean. It was
He
short.
said a lot going on, but he had nothing going on.
He ain't had nothing
Exactly.
going on.
It go by so fast for real though. Like
It do. That's what I'm
I just
saying.
be
If I
on it.
had
Like
plans, it would have been by real short. I made some plans, and then it went by real short. It's kind of weird. But I ain't go into the weekend having no plans.
yeah,
I
it
developed
worked
some
like that.
plans.
That's how it worked. Look, that's how it worked.
Yeah, and then time flew by.
It does, man. I'm telling you. Just my thing is like I set goals throughout the week, so it's like I be trying to tackle everything I'm trying to set and
At
knock
one
those out,
time.
and it's feel like every day is the same. It pretty much is. Every day is the same. You just keep grinding towards that.
You're right.
Man, you gotta grind. You gotta grind. That's for dang on sure. But a lot. We had some events take place over the weekend. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
We had one or two, three or four. But before we get into any of that, I told y'all that this is Black History Month, and we actually need to remember the history of Black folks instead of just the little things that they put up. Who invented the street light, who invented the peanut butter. Let's remember the history, and with that history, there always comes some negative history. I want y'all to remember that what I have up on the screen. This is from Getty Images. This was in 1948, so it wasn't that long ago. The colored folks had to enter in the rear. So I don't want y'all to forget that.
Right.
Like literally within the lifetime of your grandparents, maybe even your parents, depending on who you are and who you are listening. This was a reality for these people. So within a generation, this won't that long ago that people had to enter in the rear because they weren't deemed well enough to enter in the front. Now, granted, this is just a plain door, not even a good step. It looks like they should have a watch your step sign right here at this little hole in the wall. But at this hole in the wall right here, and this is in Maryland, by the way, at this hole in the
Mm.
wall right here, you black people or people of color literally had to enter in the rear. So I just wanted to bring this up, and this is your Black History fact of the day. But don't forget about that because it ain't. We are not that far removed. But yeah, what y'all think about that, man?
It's tough, man. It's tough. I mean, you got kids now, man. They probably can't even imagine like that happening.
They couldn't live through
So I
that.
mean, it's so tight now. Like everybody's mingles with everybody now, and like so. I mean, the younger kids, so they couldn't even picture that. So I think it's critical that you keep that alive and keep them knowing that look how far we done came.
Yeah,
Not just trying to peel back old wounds and stuff like that, because a lot of people are like, man, y'all keep bringing it fast to the third, but bring it up so it won't repeat itself.
exactly.
Exactly. How
Don't
how
don't
is she
don't
gonna
tell me
learn?
Yeah,
don't tell me not to bring up the past. When first of all, this is that not long ago past number one,
yeah.
and number two. Well, why we want to focus on the positives and we can't focus on the negatives? You need to find a mixture of both.
Yeah,
And
but
like I said, people wanna have an agenda to say, well, they're teaching my kids that they're not that they were that they're evil and all these other things. No, they teaching your kids they history. This is all our history. This just isn't black history. This is just history. Number one, it's just history. So we got to talk about it. You know what I mean? And then Melissa says, bring it up because some racist cycles have not been broken either. Yeah, you can go to certain communities and like they would still prefer this to be a thing right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
that's insane.
like there are still people
But
won't
my thing
sometimes won't
is,
acknowledge it.
so for it to be like this now, you got so many races out races. You got so many ethnicities and stuff like that. How many doors you want to have?
It don't matter. It's either white,
I'm
it's
just
white,
saying though, like
right,
how many
or
doors
it's
you want to
colored and
have now?
wrong.
Go ahead, go
No, they
ahead.
just
I'm gonna
gonna
still
have you
go
come
through the other
into
door.
the. They gonna have you come into the colored only door if you ain't white. That's where you go.
I'm gonna come
That's
through the.
just.
I'm gonna come to the other door and bring some color through it.
But the thing is now though,
Some gangster like that or something.
I don't think that could fly now because we got the opportunity now because why would they even shop in there? Think about it. We spend our money with us then. We go to our own place now. So that wouldn't fly now. I don't think it
Nah,
fly unless you
it
just need
wouldn't.
a hold up. Yeah, yeah, it still would because you still got rappers going to Gucci and crying because Gucci ain't giving them good service instead of they putting another our brand on and saying, hey, saying giving me good service. When you
Also,
should
you
be you
could
should be repping the brand. You should be repping your brand.
right.
Right.
You
We still on that. So I it probably even worse now.
oh, it would be something because you got to remember this. Here's the thing: distribution is a setup. So if
Mm.
somebody was to actually, so if separate but equal was somehow to get reinstated, you could literally have a separation of products as well.
What?
So then you end up getting
Oh,
these low quality products issued into the community in which you're being served, and the other community is getting better stuff. It goes deep. You got to. It's a
I
situation.
disagree with that. I disagree with that because I
Yep.
feel like if they're gonna separate us, you can't take none. If let's say they the government. Okay, so let's break it down. Don't accept nothing from the government. You building your own economy,
I'm not talking about the government. I'm
pretty
talking
much.
about your. I'm talking about the actual everything, the distribution of lines and everything, things that are distributed to you, not from the government. Forget the government. I ain't worried about the government. I'm talking about discrimination of product.
A product is what product?
Then the best part about this is that we're more global, so you can literally get your product from another country and it can be just as good. But if for whatever reason we end up having a like we close our borders, right?
Yeah.
And everything has to come from within. So it would have to be a whole step process and a whole big mess that I don't want to get into. But it could still be really bad. Is all I'm saying.
That's fine though. I mean, you grow your own stuff. You got your own economy. You start your own stuff. Like you self-reliant.
I'm just
Only the
telling you.
strong survive, big dog.
Only the strong survive. You right about that.
Only the strong survive your own economy and stuff like that. But you're gonna have
Yeah.
people hopping the fence on both sides though. They want to go see. They think the grass is greener. Then they gonna come over here and think the grass is greener. So
And
you still gonna have that. But I'm just saying
what
we
you
need to be
also get,
self-reliant.
you also get, and this is why one of the reasons why this episode is called fear, because you also get fear on that line, and when you get fear, you get people doing radical things, and that's when people's businesses start getting burnt down. That's when people's
Mm-hmm.
communities start getting burnt down. That's when
Mm-hmm.
people get to fighting, and that's when wars happen.
Wow.
So it could potentially snowball into something crazy. So that's why I say you never ever want to forget your history and just separate never win. Together we survive and we're strong. Separate and division will never get you anywhere but failure. This is just how that works. I mean, unless you disagree. Or somebody in the comments disagrees as well,
I
I
feel
don't know.
like hmm. I feel like as a whole, the world should be together. You just can't. I mean, I think the world should be together. But some people they mingle with they mingle with their crowd. I mean,
Yeah.
if you go to Spain, you're gonna see people. You're gonna see Spanish people. You go to Africa, you're gonna see African people. You know,
Well, and it's now with that, in a lot of cases, it's what the area is built. but you do have white Africans, you know, you you have dark
Right.
skinned Spanish people, you know what I mean?
Right.
You had white Spanish people. It's a lot of different things depending on where you are because you got to remember, you know, immigration and it's immigration, but basically happened in a lot of different places. So people moved here, they moved there. Obviously, slaves were here and slaves were there. That's why. And, this is kind of a sensitive topic, but since we're here, we talk about it. When people get upset at people in like the I guess you call them Central American countries and the Caribbean and stuff, they get mad at them for using the N word. But you got to think about this. Like, literally, these people are descendants of the same slaves or very similar slaves to the ones that were exported to America. They just stopped first. But literally, they were treated the same way and called the same things, and they would have made it here. That's what they would have been. It's just a translation difference. But at the end of the day, they all considered them the same thing. So you can't get mad at this community for saying it. If literally they just descendants of the same slaves, they just in a different place. Y'all could be directly related, and you never know. You feel me?
Facts.
That's crazy. But do you think that I feel like the slaves that got dropped off first, they got theirs. I mean, they more together. I feel like us as like the American ones. I feel like they stayed, they stayed so under that so long because they was kind of pampered in a way
Who was pampered?
compared to the ones in
So you saying the ones that were like in the Dominican and
like
Haiti and
Dominican
all
and
that
stuff like
stuff?
that. That like they fought back pretty soon. Eh,
Yeah, but they also some of those places were rougher than here. Like they had
That's what
them.
I'm saying because I mean, it was more harsh. So they was
Yeah,
like, man, forget this. But I feel like here they played more of a mind game type of deal, and try to selected a few to stay at the house and to play them a little bit better. They played them a little bit better.
they played it, but they did similar things there too. It's just they treated them harsher just because of what what they needed, what they wanted them to do, and how they you know well, just how they treated them and what the product is that they wanted. It was wild out there for sure. But yeah, they rebelled, but also they still fighting issues to the day
Yeah.
to this day
So
there
I'm
too.
saying like places like Haiti, DR, and all that type of stuff. Like, yeah,
Yeah, I mean
PR.
they definitely got some discrimination there on their end too, and they got a lot of colorism there now too. So it's just a lot.
Yeah.
There's a lot.
It's a whole lot when you actually sit down and try to break down slavery, and you don't just focus on America. Like
It's
it's
tough.
wild.
It's tough.
But some folks, and this is just because of how they were educated. Some folks only think slavery happened in America, like the United States of America. Like they don't know that all slaves didn't go to the United States. Some people are ignorant to the fact that slavery was basically a global economy at the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's a central piece of the economy, and it made the world work. Now, granted, a lot of places started to make the slave trade illegal. So then, what happened here in the United States is once they made the slave trade illegal, then you know, then they started really trying to breed slaves. Well, that's what they were doing. They were breeding slaves, so that way they could keep their their selection of slaves high. So they literally were out here just, what I'm saying, all right, well, we're going to get you, and y'all finna do the do so y'all can make this baby out here, and we finna take this baby. And then we're going to sell it because it's my property, because you're my property, and you my property, and we finna sell this. Like, they literally made that go down so
Right.
they can keep their stock of slaves high because effectively they consider slaves to be like cattle effectively. You know what I mean? They just made them do more human tasks. Well, they made them do human tasks, but they considered them to be like cattle. You feel me? It's weird.
Right.
It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. But all I'm saying is, don't don't forget your don't forget your Black history because it's
Don't forget where you came from.
well, yeah, you can say that.
Yeah, like I mean, you get what I'm saying.
I get what you're saying. You can say that. You can definitely say that. Uh, it's just I don't know, man. I just think that yeah, we definitely don't want to forget. But Durante, man, like, you got any input? Any other input for us? Before we move on? Because I just said a lot. I've been talking a lot. I
Yeah.
didn't mean to
We know.
talk that, but
We
hey,
know. You
man,
good.
The
I
You
just
whole
know.
don't want
buzz
people
of
to
the show
forget.
just went down. Like he started up, then we just
Because
Nah,
he talk, he long winded as oh, my fault.
I'm not long winded. I'm
You
just
got a
letting y'all
short
know.
neck with a long, just long winded. Pause.
Hey, man, I'm just here to let y'all know to not. I don't want anybody that's black in any way. If you like
I love how he put
100% black or
that.
you 1% black, to forget your history.
He
If
said
you
that's black in
adopted
any way.
if you adopted into the black family because you with somebody that's black, you need to know their history because therefore you may have a child that is going to be considered black. So learn it however you want to learn it, but you need to know it to teach it.
It's black in any way.
Anyway,
You
I
know,
don't care.
you got dark skin, you got brown skin, you got light skin. Anyway,
You know what, Durante? Say it how you want to be, brother. That's the only thing. Live how you want to live. As long as
I
you know
mean,
at the end of the day,
people identify as where they want to be. I want to be identified as light skin. I can't do that.
I mean, if you
you
want to
say
hate
you
your own
want to be
skin, that's
what?
fine.
Identified as light skin. I can't do that.
It's up to you, my brother. I mean, let me ask you this: what does it get you?
Nothing. That's why I'd be like, why, why?
All
People
I
be
want
like,
to know
yo,
is what does that get you? What does being light skinned get you in these streets?
I'm gonna save that for later. That's not so
Mm,
appropriate.
nah, come on, it's very show appropriate. This
So
is what
y'all
we
watched the
talking
All
about.
Star game this weekend?
Nah, I want to know.
Light skin gets you nothing, man. Except for it gets you nothing. You know. I'm just saying, it's just a lot of people identifying themselves. I mean, it's been a thing, but now it's really coming out and it's coming to this area. And I had a little mishap this weekend while I was working. A male came in and it was I thought it was a female, looked just like a female. So I was like, yes, I was like, yes, ma'am. Even if you young or whatever, I still say yes, ma'am. And she's like, I'm a guy. I said, oh shit, here we go.
She said I'm a guy.
Yeah, I was like, oh shit, I know you
Shut
didn't
up,
like,
Marvin. Just let your
like
bag go.
I didn't. I just was like, all right, whatever, bro. What do you want? Like, I was so mad because I'm like, I cannot believe that's my first time running into that. Actually being in front of me, I'm like, oh my god, bro. I know she didn't. I mean, he whatever didn't just do this. So yeah, that's why I was like, I wish
Just
I could be identified as a cash rusher to have money, but I can't. So
just say they and keep on moving, Durante.
they
What do you say? Like, how do you like instead of saying
so
ma'am or sir? How would you say? How would you approach that?
depending
Like,
on it depends on the setting. Like if I know you, I'm gonna call you by name. If
hey,
you're regular,
customer.
I mean, hey, how y'all doing? How y'all doing? But when I looked at, I was like, oh yes, ma'am, I got you, like that, just by habit, and I was like, I'm a guy. I'm like, oh, okay, cool,
I
all
mean,
right.
you could just avoid identifying pronouns and just you know.
Or she could just be playing with you. She could have been just
Nah,
playing.
like that fit. Like if you would have seen the disgust in that person's face, I was like, wow, I just disrespected them. And I'm a server. Like, how am I supposed to just know? Like, I told my manager that I was like, why don't you just put some at the beginning of the store? Like, I'm a guy, I'm a girl. So when they come in, I know. Like, identify themselves as they come in, because
Durante,
it's the world we live in.
it's definitely the world we live in. It's it's definitely, but yeah, man, just keep it moving.
That's all I could do. But I was just like, I
I
can't
still don't
believe my phone.
get why what that got to do with you identifying as light skin, but
But it just made me say that because it happened this weekend. So I was like, I want to be identified as light skinned, just being stupid. Damn, Wesley, stop trying to read into stuff so much. We're looking for a host. Can somebody please apply to the job?
Damn.
God bless America, yo.
hey man, I just want to know. People want to know. We got people watching us up in these
Curious
streets.
minds want to know.
Curious minds want to know.
But from the light skin end, Melissa says light skins gets you discriminated against in both ways because you get discriminated against by white folks and you get discriminated by dark skinned people. Now that is yeah, that is definitely a thing, depending on who you are. Because with light skin, depending on how people view your light skinned isms, I suppose.
Yeah, because Melissa,
Because it's it, in a lot of realms.
she bright.
Oh, they be like, oh, she thinks she better than everybody else because she light skinned, or that's a little light in word right there. She playing around in the blah 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 blah. Depending on who you,
I wasn't expecting
depending
that.
on who you are and where you
I
at.
wasn't expecting that.
But at the end of the day, if you was back in the day, you was gonna be discriminated against, and you being light skinned sometimes was especially being a woman in those days, you being light skinned, whether you were mixed or not, was even more trouble because they might bring you in the house, and then old master might come trying to chase after you real quick and in a hurry because he got access to you because you in the house, and now he trying to play the game because he don't like old girl that's his wife that's upstairs or whatever, so he gonna come chasing right after you. That was a whole nother situation back in the day in the slave time. That's rough, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, black is black, and that we just gonna live out here in these streets. But anyway, let's slide on to the fun portion of this show, and let's get and talking about this All-Star game that went down this weekend. Please tell me, for the folks that are listening and watching, and my guests here, also my co-host, what did y'all think about this All-Star situation? From what you've seen, if you didn't see it all, just tell me about what you did see. Byron, we'll start with you. I think you
Them
saw a
boys
little
from
more.
Cleveland, man, they did that thing, man.
So that's the All-Star game, but I'm talking about All-Star weekend.
Oh man, the game was pretty good. I mean, let's go. Well, the game was last, but the game was pretty good. The dunk
Yeah,
contest. Oh
yeah.
my gosh, it's awful.
That was terrible,
Uh,
bro.
Towns beat Steph in the 3-point shootout, which was
No,
crazy.
no, Steph went in the
Not
three
not
point shootout.
Steph. That's whatever his
Trey
name is.
Young.
Trey Young and all those guys. He beat those
Yeah, yeah,
guys.
yeah, he did.
I can't
So
call the dude name from Duke. He's from Duke. I just can't call his name. But that boy was stroking. But Towns. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, I was surprised. But
Carl
you,
Towns put the beat down
I
on
mean,
that
put the
boy.
beat down. But he went to the shooter himself and got some pointers. Was like, yo, what I need to do? You know what I'm saying? Blah blah blah. And I mean, hey, he went out there and executed. So give the man props.
Yeah, Carl Towns went to work in 3 point contest. But I can tell y'all right now, their dunk contest was the worst thing
They
on the
had the dunk
planet this year.
contest.
They
I
tried to have a
thought,
dunk
bro, I
contest,
ain't. I thought that was a pregame for the. I really thought that was the pregame. I ain't really realized that was a dunk contest.
bruh.
I
Man,
had a
yeah.
better dunk contest on NBA Live '06 than I did on seeing this shit. Like
Yo,
I
bro,
never
I
in my
can't
life.
make this up.
3-point contest I'll still watch, but dunk contest I'm over it. Like they even had you remember they had a meme from Shaq doing his famous picture with the camera making that face to him like this.
Yeah, and that happened, man. I mean, Shaq said he'd rather be somewhere else than where he was at. It didn't have any hype behind it. The dunkers weren't exciting, and they tried too much. My man came out, tried to start the show out in the Timbs, and yeah, that didn't go so well. And then after that, it was all downhill from there. So NBA, y'all got to rethink your dunkers. I don't. There were better dunks in the All Star game than there were in the All Star dunk contest. It was bad. I mean, people listening, if you watched it, please comment and let us know if y'all what how y'all felt. But bro, it was rough. But the game though, like Byron was talking about, that was pretty good. Steph was shooting the lights out just because he could. If y'all don't know, spoiler: Steph was the MVP.
with a 50 piece, he had a 50 piece.
Man, he went off on him.
Yo, that homegirl in high school, boy, yeah, that was a better dunk than yeah. She win with that. She win
I
with
mean, the
that.
Dunkers just didn't have no energy. They was just. I don't know, bro.
Uh,
I guess after people get cheated out the dunk contest, they don't want to be there no more. To come through and do a show.
Yo, they set the standard too high. I mean, '06, 16. That standard was high. What you mean?
Just don't. I mean, bro, you can still come through and do something.
I've seen it. I
Nah,
got.
I think a whole lot of people got robbed though.
People been
Dunk
getting
contest ain't
robbed.
what it is.
People definitely been getting robbed.
Ain't how it
And
used to be.
and even if we were to see stuff that we have seen before, if you can put
Mm.
together a package
Yeah, if you could pick
with those
yeah,
dunks that
what you
we've
say?
seen before,
Wow, I got tongue twisted.
if you could put together a package with dunks we could see before and make them exciting, we good. They could have, I think Kia was still sponsoring stuff. They could pull another Kia out and they could have, jumped over that or something.
Yeah, but these
Anything.
dudes they just can jump high. They ain't got that personality though.
No, that's the
Hey, a
problem. That's
homeboy,
what that's what
Cole
made it so
Wright.
terrible.
Cole Wright for his size do got some hop hops. I feel like he could have jumped higher too. That's what's bad. Like I don't know. I feel like some of these guys don't like y'all said. I think y'all said this. I was because I was trying to send something. Anyway, I feel like some of these guys don't put a lot more effort than they should. They're just kind of like, well, I'm here, so I'm gonna just give you what I can do in the game.
But then that stage could be too big for them.
Yeah,
Well,
well,
if it is, they need to get him off the stage. Where's the Sandman from Apollo? I'm sure he ain't got no work right now. They should have brought him out. It was bad. If y'all
It's
don't get
different
that
than dunking
reference,
in the game
you're
to
too
actually
young.
dunking in the contest though.
I agreed. I agreed. It's definitely a big
It-
difference. And they brought
yeah,
out the
it's a
wrong
lot of pressure
dunkers.
when you know what I'm saying when you in when you in the dunk contest and everybody's zeroing in on you. It's way
Well,
different.
Giannis was
all
putting up better
right,
dunks in the
all right.
game.
I
Rudy
get what you're
Gobert
saying
put up a
now.
better dunk in the game.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, but at first I'm like, I mean, it's not really the same because a lot of dunks that's been in game have been better. But I'm like, oh, okay, I get what you're saying because like you got a whole team, and when you dunk, you just get back on defense. You're not thinking about it. It's like, all right, I got to make sure this goes in because if not, it's not going to count. Like you got too much pressure. I get what you're
Man,
saying.
some of these
I
dudes are
was
just terrible.
overthinking it. Yeah, but yeah, some of these
Yeah,
dudes are
my
terrible.
best dunks was in a game. It was never in like as warm up, or like a dunk contest.
Shut up, Wesley.
I, I ain't got no words, man. Ain't none of my business.
You didn't say anything. You just looked. And Byron, he trying to play you. I seen Byron dunk in the game.
I'm sure you have. I haven't. Ain't none of my business. I ain't got
He
nothing to
but you
say.
trying to say,
I
hey yo,
mean, bro.
I'm telling y'all, we're trying to find a host that actually like us and give us props on stuff. Like we're
I
really
mean,
trying to find one. Byron, I got your back, yo. I just laughed because
no
Winston was
matter.
like,
Hey, man, it
I
is
got
what
your
it
back.
is.
I threw an alley to now I'm lying. I bounced that junk off the
I was
ground
just saying
and pulled a D Wade. I did D Wade before him.
because it's not pressure in the game. It's not pressure. It's like it's a shock value in the game. Like I'm just going when I get on fast, I'm just going I'm gonna take off on them. But then when you just zeroed in and you ain't sweating and you ain't got that adrenaline. You think it too much.
Well,
So
yeah,
you ain't gonna.
the stage got
It's the
these
stage to
boys
get you. The stage to get you. Being
because they know
young, it
everybody
happens to you.
watching.
Yeah.
You got a lot of other people to distract. I'm on. Yeah, that's what I'm assuming. I think is what you're saying. You got a lot of other
Mhm.
things to distract instead of you just being the guy that's being watched. But at the end of the day, these dudes are blowing like wide open dunks anyway. Like even
Right.
in the All Star game itself, I saw people blowing wide open dunks. I mean,
But
this
the thing
just
about dunking, you got to get that one. I think you overcomplicate that you trying to do 360 between the legs twice on your first dunk. No, you need to
yeah,
you,
warm up to it.
know, so you need to warm up to it. You need to see one go in, and you good. That's like shooting a three. You ever see somebody they bricking all day? Soon that one come in, oh man, they hot. They licking their hands. They they spitting
It's
on the
game
back of their
time.
shoe and everything. You know, they
It's
ready to
game
play.
time.
It's game time, and then they hot after that. You know, they playing defense and everything.
They try to be. They definitely try to be. But I can tell you right now, none of these dunkers got hot after they made their dunks. They was cold. The whole
Yeah.
thing was cold.
It was the
We was
stage.
what's
It was
up?
the stage. It was a presence.
Yeah, I
Like I
guess it
said,
was, man. I guess it was.
the
But
3 point contest, I
we
mean, I
need
feel
better
like
dunkers.
yeah, the 3 point contest, at least they kind of shaping that up, making that look more fun. I'm like, all right, y'all adding a three ball, y'all adding, you know what I'm saying? Y'all letting them put their, I mean, but they've been doing that, letting them put their money ball, or whatever. So that's still exciting to me. I still watch it,
I
but
think the 3 point contest was just was good. You know what I'm saying? They came to do a job and they did it. Well, most of them did.
like, and the crazy thing is, nobody. I mean, some people. I'll shout out to Mike. Mike did say Cat got a shot. Cat got a shot. I'm like, man, ain't got no shot. I had Trey Young. I had CJ. I went for CJ.
Trey Young was looking a little rough, bro.
Yeah, he
Before he got
was. I
in.
was like, come on, Trey. Then Cat went off. I said, yo, what the? So I was hype off that,
It's
but
tough for those short guys to shoot like that for a long period of time.
They got to keep throwing it up, and they shoot with their legs. So, you know what I'm
Yeah.
yeah,
saying? They out there throwing it up,
because
just
the
getting
worst
buckets.
was Zach.
Yes,
Zach gave up. I feel like I was like Zach got a good shot, but he an in game shooter. He ain't, you know what I'm saying, stroke.
and
Rhythm
he needed
shooter.
to help out that dunk contest. He should have just
He don't want
forgot
to,
about them
bro. He just don't
threes.
want to. He don't want to. I think him and Aaron Gordon was like, we ain't ever going back. And Zach probably got some stuff up his sleeve, which is crazy.
Bruh, he would bring excitement, and so would Aaron Gordon back to the dunk contest. They're gonna have to get him back. They're gonna be like, hey, look, D Wade is not a good judge. We're not letting him judge anymore. So
He
he
robbed Aaron
commentate.
Gordon, bro. He
Yeah,
robbed Aaron
he
Gordon.
robbed that man.
He's a commentator now. He does not judge anything anymore.
Yeah, we
So,
no, we yeah, bring that man back. Bring them boys
but
back.
all in all, man, the dunk contest was trash. 3-point contest was good. The game was good. The celebrity game was garbage.
Celebrity game hit me like
I don't even count that, bro. I
I
ain't
was
I
gonna-
tr-
like
I watch it because
it was
sometimes it's exciting,
watchable.
but it was
It was watchable.
terrible. By who?
The people that just want to have a laugh because I was laughing. I'm like, dang, bro. But Miles got some hops, bro. Miles got some hops. I mean, you gotta give him
Okay.
props. I mean, the man hit quarterbacks for a living. Then he said, "Yo, I can dunk too."
Oh yeah, my man. I mean, he was definitely the athlete on the floor.
Yeah,
But
freak of
all in
nature.
all, yeah, my man was out here in these streets. But anyway, the best thing that came out, the All Star for me, was this moment right here. Can y'all see it on the screen? You can see it right
Oh
now.
yeah, that's the
You know what
best.
it is.
That's my pops. Me and him both got the same ball head.
Okay.
We do. What you mean?
Okay.
I got another
Anyway,
moment after this too, but go ahead.
okay. This moment right here, Bron and Mike exchanged words, and it seemed like I don't know what exactly was said, but Mike might be encouraging LeBron to get the Lakers in order because he said, "Man, you got this." And I don't know what he's talking about, but could have been potentially that. It could have been talking about the game, but maybe he tell him get the Lakers in order, man. You can run this table. But it
Okay,
was a great moment.
that was a good moment.
I mean, Byron, you got some insight on it?
Not really. That's just two men shaking it up. You know what I'm saying?
Two
It was
two
just have respect.
two Hall of Fame, well, future Hall of
Respect.
Famer and a Hall of Famer. That's a good moment right there. Like that's
This
a
is a
good moment.
great moment considering the past. It's a great moment.
Yeah, facts.
It's a great moment. And then Jordan was trying to suit up against Magic. That was funny.
That was hilarious. He was like, "I'll suit up right now. What's up?" I was like, "Whoa." The other moment, my pops KG still got beef with Ray Allen, bro. Straight. Shut up, boy. Yeah, I was like, dang, bro, that's been 50 years. You still got beef with this man? Like, cause
Never let it go.
You see LeBron dap him up in the corner, like the bottom screen, and KG just like,
Yeah, I saw that too.
then as soon as he walked away, the thug left him. He like, I was like, come on, bro. God,
But
dog,
with all
man.
this being said, because we about
Paul
to
Pierce
roll
don't need
this
a
and just
whole Paul Pierce suit was about to come off too. That boy fat now.
Paul Pierce is stressed. He got too much going on in his life, I suppose. It's rough. But with that being said, just decided me what we're talking about. And we're gonna go to this verses in a second anyway. So T Mac not in the top 75, eh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I heard.
Fellas, with y'all being T Mac fans and also
Hurt.
NBA fans, tell me if that was right.
Oh man.
Because I saw
Uh
some people. Oh, but go
I
ahead. Go
can't.
ahead.
I,
I would say yeah, but I think the white should be in there. So I is either him, either him
What you
or
saying, Durante? As a
they can't.
center, he should be in there.
75.
but
Yeah.
I gotta put him in there.
You
If
put you did you see the other? Did you see Dame in there?
Dame ain't never been in no finals, Dame ain't never been no, you know what I'm saying?
Why does Dame always come up? I just need to
I'm just
Because
understand
saying.
this
did they not put him in the 75?
by
You put him in there.
accident.
They put him in the 75. It's the only thing I'm saying. I'm trying to figure. It's a
I'm
lot.
not gonna lie. I didn't. I think I only seen like the top probably like 15, and I didn't even realize Dame was in there. Not gonna lie.
It's a
I
lot of
wouldn't.
people
I
that they
take
put in
Dame out
there.
and put the white there. There we go. But
Well,
Tracy not
yo,
making it. We gonna stick on that because somebody gonna catch these hands.
Yeah.
Who was drunk when they made this ballot? Somebody was like, "Yeah,
Dustin
One of
take
them
him
Rhodes
off
two
should
gotta
have.
make it, bro. One of them two in the
Both of them should
75.
make it.
in the
One of them
75." All
at
right.
least.
And
I
then
didn't
there's
realize. I thought they no, my fault, Wes. I thought they did it right. That's why I was like, "Oh yeah,
no, it's trash. I mean, it wasn't trash. It was a lot of it
pull
was
Paul
trash.
Pierce out, put
I'm fine with that.
pull Paul
Get him
Pierce
out.
out, put the white in. Nah,
No,
pull Paul
take
Pierce
Paul
out,
Pierce
put
out and put.
Tracy in.
Yes, there
Out
you
of here.
Paul
go.
Pierce is balling,
I
bro.
don't
Paul
care
Pierce
if
is
he.
balling.
I do not care if
Paul
he
Pierce was
has a
balling.
ring.
He's
I
I
don't
balling
balling,
care.
over
bro.
I
T
do
Mac
not
though.
care. I do
Pierce
not
had a
care.
better he had better playoff runs. And even if he minus a championship, you gotta give that to him.
Pierce had
But
a better
but
team.
who? But if you pull, who's gonna make a better impact to a team? Now you stuck.
I'll
You
wait for
know.
you, Byron. I'll
He
wait
Oh,
for
knows.
you.
He
I
know.
mean, I gotta go with
He know.
you
And if you
talking
say
about
Paul
healthy?
Pierce, shut up. Just answer the damn question. I will hang this phone up. He know. Not phone.
Better
I.
impact to a T. I mean, you gotta go with Pierce because I mean he got the resume.
Okay, Byron. All right. So also there was so we had a lot of current players in there, and once again I don't understand all the current players that are there, but there was no Clay Thompson there. That was interesting. I thought that was interesting. But there's a lot of people that I think got slighted, past and present, from this 75.
Dwight
Uh,
gotta be in there, bro. I'm saying
Dwight
defensive
should
player
be
of
in
the
there.
year 3 times. He took his team to the NBA Finals and lost to Kobe and
I
them.
can't
Come on, man.
believe. No, we're going back to this. I had to leave and really think Byron had. You a Tracy fan and you still would take Paul
But
Pierce?
I gotta go with truth. I mean, I can't just go because I like somebody. I tell you the truth. Like yeah, man, I just gotta go with. I can't. That man went. That man was in the playoffs and doing his thing before. You know, say won a ring. They was balling out.
That's fine.
He did have Walker with him doing his thing.
That's fine. The reason why, and you will agree with this, the reason why Tracy ain't got rings because the man was injury prone. But when he was injury prone, he still came back and made impacts and got Houston, you know what I'm saying, his teams to the playoffs like you're supposed to. Mind you, I get what you're saying. You would choose Paul because of that, but I just can't not have Tracy in the 75 and Paul just sitting there chilling.
That's all right.
But
So
you got to
this
put Paul in there though, because
you
he
can
got
keep
the
Paul in there,
resume.
and
You
it's
can
still, it's
you
still
can
some people you can take
accidentally
out.
throw Paul at 75 after you take a shot of whatever.
Of course, I want
And
T Mac in there. Of course, I
but
want
we
T Mac in there.
taking we ain't got no Clay, we ain't got no
It's a lot.
we ain't got no Dwight.
It's a lot.
You gotta throw the white in there. You cheated that man. Come
I
on,
can
man.
I can I can dig it now because I didn't realize they didn't do it right. I thought it was like, oh yeah. And then when y'all said Damien, I was like, hold the fuck on. Wait a minute. I love you, Damien, but you can't be at 75 yet. Um, you can't do that. You can't
That's not the right one. That's
Yeah,
you
not
but
the
they
right
might
one.
can't
throw him in 100 though. Like you never know. You know, he'll be in the top 100.
throw who in the
Okay,
100.
you gotta wait 25 more years. Okay.
Yo, I'm gonna
Jesus
make a
Christ.
list. I'm gonna go through this. I'm gonna really look and be like, all right, they did it right.
All right. So here's what we're gonna
Automatically,
do.
automatically, you can't like it's 5 players you can't pull off. That's Shaq,
Durante, I'm
Kobe,
gonna hold you.
LeBron.
Durante, I'm gonna hold you to that. I'm,
You
I'm
gonna
gonna
make me?
stop
You gonna
you,
make me make a
and I'm gonna
list?
hold you to that. And I want y'all to talk about it on y'all's show on Instagram on Wednesday at 8 o'clock
All right,
or
you
nine
come
o'clock,
on.
whatever time y'all do that.
It might not be wins. Why don't you? I'm just playing. Why don't you join us then?
That's your
I
man's
mean, I
West.
could. I mean, I could,
All
but I
right,
think, but this is the
I'm gonna go through. I'm gonna make the list. You ain't gotta worry about it.
this is the D&B show. I just help out sometimes.
David
So
Buster.
y'all do y'all.
This is the Dave and Buster show. God, dog. I'm just saying it's if we take that list that we have and put it to a different list that me and Byron can come up with, then all right, yeah. But
Y'all should do that.
I just don't feel comfortable with Damian Lillard right there.
Y'all should do that. Have fun.
I just don't feel
But
comfortable, bro. Like what?
all right. So real quick, let's slide on past that. The highlight verses. What did y'all think about that?
I love both of them.
You love both of them, but how was the verses? How was it?
I watched a little bit of it. It was good from what I watched.
I liked it, but the format could have been
It
better.
could have been better. I feel that.
I wish they would have given them like maybe this is my personal opinion of how the show should have went. Like they should have had them. If they wanted to have them in the chairs, that's fine. But I think they should have given them like maybe like iPads or something, so that they could play their actual plays that they wanted to play. Kind
Right.
of let them do their own thing, so they can talk about the impact. Because in some cases, it seems like they just queued up a bunch of highlights that maybe they selected, maybe they didn't select. They say they did, but maybe they didn't, and just played them. And then Taylor just knew what was coming up already. They didn't control the impact. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I feel like it would have had more of an impact if they would have had more of a direct selection of what they were choosing. You know what I mean?
Like, all right, he said, like, it'll be like, all right, bet I got one for you. You remember this, and then show him, and then Tracy's like, no, 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 I got like, it'll go back and forth like that. I like that.
It would have been better like
Yeah, I
that,
like
and
that.
then get Fat Joe off stage and into the crowd, because him and let me tell you something need to go into the crowd. I love Fat Joe, he cool, but
But
let me
yeah,
tell him something.
go
Get
sit
get
down, bro.
get in the audience, sir.
Yeah,
Stop bringing Guy Fieri and weird people on stage. We don't need that. Um, that's unnecessary. We got a show we're trying to do, so I felt like there needs to be more production value in the setup, and it would have been good. Like
Gabrielle
if they
like a
continue to
lesbian
do this,
cashier, huh?
huh?
I say, yeah, they need to change the format.
Like
I
I
swear,
think that
dog.
they could continue to do this though. I really
Yeah,
would
yeah,
like them to
yeah.
continue to do this, but I think the format could definitely needs to be changed. And it could be really good, really fast, but it's a couple changes. But I don't know. Byron, you watched the whole thing. What do you think? That's just my opinion. You know, my opinion be trash sometimes. People don't agree.
Yeah, that's
No, I
true.
love you, man.
I feel like both sides held back a lot. I mean, they didn't want to put certain stuff because so they didn't want to put the obvious stuff in there. But
Most of the obvious was in there though. Just simple as that.
nah, not really.
Most of what I thought AI was gonna do, except for minus a couple, were not there.
AI didn't have probably about 4 or 5 of them. I'm like,
That he
man,
should have had. He didn't
he
have the
should.
Marcus Camby put back, did he? I don't
He
think he
did. He
did.
did. He had those.
Okay, all right. I was about because, like I said, I went to. I gotta go back and remember which ones I was at. I came to like the middle part. Fat Joe was still on stage, and I was like, "What's next over here?" But yeah, I was trying to like halfway watch it. But yeah, it's a couple that I could think of. Of course, he had Tarangu. Of
That
course,
was
he
his,
had
that was his signature impact moment.
yeah, of course, he had probably the not Gilbert Arenas, the Antonio Daniels crossing him up. Tracy had to have that was his impact moment probably with Sean. That me? No, no, no. The 13 points. Then would be Sean Bradley, just literally retiring him. I think Sean actually retired after that dunk, like dead serious.
He did have he had the points. That was his impact moment,
Yeah,
and
that's
he
sickening.
put in
Yeah,
the
but he
work.
didn't have the Bradley in there though.
He didn't,
He didn't have the Bradley in there.
Oh, thank you, Byron.
he did
And
not,
so he didn't. So he didn't have him with Kobe. So him dropping Kobe neither. So he ain't had that in there.
bruh. What? Yeah, somebody made these up there.
No.
Somebody
He
did.
said no. He said I think, or was it AI that said one? No, I think they both said we are gonna put
Probably
some more
AI.
out of
Probably AI
respect.
did his, but I really feel like those would been like, ooh, you know what I'm saying? I still make the face when I see that Tracy Dunk. I'm like,
We
like
needed more, and I think we needed to be more raw. It just put up your plays. I mean, at the end of the day, Kobe will. I'm sure Kobe will want you to put up whatever you got on him. He will want you to put up because he got something for you too. You feel
don't
me?
worry about it. I got something for you.
Kobe
so
came back the next play and just took off on everybody.
Yeah, he
so
did.
I wouldn't. I don't think that you need to be um, light because it's Kobe. At the end of the day, Kobe is a baller. Show your show your plays. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, he know he got something for you. So don't worry about that. Um, but yeah, that's the verses, man. You know, I'm just saying. I just wanted to cover that real quick. Ain't too much. A little lightness.
Yeah.
But we got one more verses to hit on real quick, and I don't know if y'all watched it, but I did. And it's Anthony Hamilton and Music Soul Child versus Yeah. First
No,
of
I
all,
don't
did
watch
y'all
this.
watch it?
No.
I watched pieces of it.
Yeah, this ain't for you, Durante. This ain't for you.
Just stop. Go ahead, Wesley.
Durante,
Shut
you
up and
not a
just go ahead.
you not
I'ma
an R&B.
leave. I'ma leave. I swear to go ahead.
Well, hold on.
I
Let
know.
me
No,
ask you,
I'm not an
Durante,
R&B
are you an
person.
R&B listener?
I will if you send me the song. Be like, all right, I'll give it a try. But on my own,
You
unless it
done
come up
had
in
years to
playlists,
listen to these songs. You ain't heard these. First of
what
all,
I
they
just
dug
say
into some
though,
deep cuts, so I know you ain't heard none of
what
these
I just
songs.
say. That's why I said I didn't watch it.
Yeah, no, you didn't. Now, I was saying that, and then you were like, "Oh, I got to leave."
Yeah, because I know you. You be like, you ain't no R&B person.
I'll mute you now. Okay. Anyway, Byron, how was the verses, man?
I thought it was straight, man. Good for both. It was for the R&B tip for the guys, to come back
I hate
together,
this nigga, man.
just do their thing, man.
It's good. I think it was good for one side. The other side, not so much, because music, his voice was. And I don't know why people forgiving this or forgetting this or not seeing this. Music's voice was rough, bro. Music's voice was rough, and then he had Durante's uncle out there in a whole leather suit that was too tight, Jack Thriller, and he out there just being ridiculous.
Bro, my uncle won't there.
Jack Thriller was out there with the one eye
Bro,
and
that
everything.
is not yo. Next month we're gonna sound like Jack Thriller. I really might fight like that's serious. You and him wear the same size hat. Eh.
Maybe actually, but hey, I know how to shut up sometimes. This man, you know how to shut
Like
up.
Melissa
He was
said,
just out
once
there.
he shut the fuck up, we can hear him.
This man, this man out there calling Anthony Hamilton a runaway slave, called him Django, a whole bunch of other
Yeah, his
things.
roast
This is during
game.
Black
Yeah,
History
his
Month.
roast game ain't all that like it used to be. He used to be all right, but
Yeah,
once he left Wildin' Out, it just got garbage.
he helped produce on Wild. He was on Wild now. He sure was. Anyway,
Hey Melissa, can
uh,
you reach your mailbox? Anyway, she trying to play somebody.
Damn.
but okay, so Byron, do you agree that music's voice was off though, man?
Yeah. He don't. He it sound like.
Also,
I mean, to the record and that. I mean, come on, man.
but even while performing, he just sounded off. Like his vocals were just not hitting. Like if he first of all, he should have definitely just had the track playing. It would have been better, but it still would have been good. Because number one, we know what the track sound like, and he did not sound like the track at all. It's like he didn't warm up. Then after he warmed up, he sounded better after he did all the scatting and stuff, but he still wasn't there. But Anthony didn't come to play. My man Anthony had something for everybody. He was having a good time. So if you want to know who won the verses, at least I'm Byron. Who won the verses?
Anthony Hamilton, man.
Experts about nothing to say Anthony
But
Hamilton won
I
the
don't know.
verses.
Anthony's hat was fire too, boy. Joe
Yes, it
fire.
I
was.
think Soul Child could have. It wasn't in his element.
Bro,
It wasn't his element.
Soul Child looked like he in with this outfit. He like he go to Harvard, the ghetto part of Harvard, with
Yeah.
that
Part
outfit
of
on.
Harvard, got cut
Music,
off
it just
footies.
wasn't. That's not his
This man had an
element.
Ezekiel Elliott hoodie on, man. It was rough.
He go to a Ivy League.
I think it could have been. I think it could have been good. Wait, are you talking about the? Are you talking about the image I got up on the screen?
Yeah, damn it, you got it up on the screen.
So you didn't actually see what they actually
No, I
wore. Oh,
told
you
you I
just
didn't
looked that up.
watch that, but that hat that
I thought you was looking it up.
no, I don't want to look that. Look, it's already gone, bro. What need to look up for?
Okay, I thought you were looking up. That's the outfit you were
I
trying to
already
put
seen you on stage. You good?
on. That's funny. All right, I'm moving right along from that. The verses was good, and it definitely brought up some good times. Uh, Anthony Hamilton got real friendly with Lila James. The man forgot where he was at for a minute, so that was quite interesting as far as that went. But anyway, let's get on to these next couple subjects that we wanted to touch on real quick. Um, so back to sports real fast. So with the Philly and the Brooklyn trade, how y'all feel about that?
Oh man, it's
We
gonna have to
didn't get
play
to
out
talk
for a
about
little
it.
bit longer, man. I think Kerry gonna have to get some more time. At least see him play another couple weeks to really see the balance of the trade.
Okay, so when the Beard comes back and actually, starts doing things, are we gonna say it's a lopsided trade though?
We got to see playoff time. The beard. I mean, we're gonna take him like what are you out for another couple weeks?
I don't know, man. Well, after All Star, they say he might. The way Joel Embiid was talking during the game,
He might come back next game.
he gonna be back next game.
He was at
You
the
you
All-Star
know the
I got
game.
to
beard
see
like
that
to put
chemistry.
on. You know he like to put on whenever he don't want to
So
be
I
in
like to see
shape.
that chemistry. You know, what I'm saying I can't call it just yet. I'm close. I want to say Philly, but then I gotta see how Curry's gonna play. I gotta see how them role players gonna play with Durant.
The Nets just picked up Dragic too, by the way.
Here's what I want to see because
Like
this is
just picked him up.
I
Uh,
did see that because yeah, he was
So I mean,
traded.
I'm not gonna lie, that's a decent addition. That's
But
a smart point guard.
so here's the thing, like people talk about Ben Simmons and stuff, but like
Who?
Ben Simmons,
Oh, I forgot he played.
I hate you. People talk about Ben Simmons and stuff, but think about this. This is kind of what that team needs in a way, because they need somebody that can just get them the ball that isn't scoring, that doesn't have a need to score. Because right now, that team has a bunch of people that all have a need to score, and they kind of sort of sent one out of town, and now they might be able to do some work. You feel me?
I don't
Am I,
know,
am I,
man. Nets always play in tough games. So if you telling me I put my best defender on him and I lock him down, I trap him, I know it's gonna be a pass. So he ain't gonna shoot the ball. So you kind of making them one dimensional.
but it's not one dimension though. That's the thing.
If he the point guard, he gonna have the ball, right?
Maybe more than likely. But
Or you know what I'm saying?
but hold on, hold
Why
on,
is
hold
he
on.
even on the court? Think about it. It's even worse if he don't have the ball. Cause
But
think
hold
about
on.
it.
But that's
You know
the
what I'm saying?
thing.
Only thing I gotta defend is the backdoor cut. I ain't gotta defend nothing else.
Right.
If he's on the court, then you got other options that are actually dangerous though.
Mm.
That's if he's okay. Let's say he coming up the court dribbling the ball. I can put a short man on him. I can
Okay.
switch off.
Well, you gonna
Okay.
need well, you gonna really need to
I
do
can
that
switch off.
anyway.
I can put my worst defender on him, and that's
Okay.
bad for the point guard. That's pretty bad.
It's bad for the point guard, but it's not on this team. I don't think
Mm,
it's
I don't
bad. It's
know.
bad in a lot of situations,
But then
but
I
this
can
team
cheat
right
over
here,
there. Then I can cheat over to Kevin Durant. I can cheat over him a little bit. So when he get the ball, I'm really gonna press then.
okay. But also, you still got Kyrie on the floor.
Uh,
Don't forget
I
about
don't.
that.
Yeah, Kyrie can't get to the hole. But if I got if I got a decent big man, that'll stop him from getting there.
I
All
don't know,
right.
man. I think
Now
He just
that
he could just create a shot before he get there. That's the
now
problem.
that Dragic coming, I mean that takes a little pressure off him too. Like I feel like that would, mind you, he was with the what I'm saying, he was with the Miami Heat and did pretty well. He just got released. That's a decent pickup. Like I'm not saying, oh my God, he's about to score 50 every game, but it takes pressure off of Ben Simmons so he can come on the court, or they might start him. Who knows? They
But
might start him
Dragic
today.
ain't gonna play that much. I don't think.
who's that?
Dragic.
Dragic?
Dragic.
No, he'll definitely be like a backup because you got Seth Curry and you got Ben Simmons. I mean,
Uh,
he's there to
hey, bro,
support.
my fault, Curry. My fault, bro. Yeah, they'll be fine. Byron just won't. Byron, they'll be fine, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what to say. All I know is Damian about to leave Portland too, because I
But they give him a
CJ was
nice lineup though. They give him a nice lineup to play around with though. They give
I
the team nice
uh
line to play up around because then you put Kyrie, you put Curry on the floor at the same time and play small ball, and
mm,
you got a nice shot out there.
mm, mm-hmm.
yeah, I think overall it'll be good. I think
And KD, that's a terrible shot. You got man, you
I'm
got
telling
options.
you, that's what I
That's
mean. You
You
was
spread the
disagreeing with me a
floor.
second ago.
yeah. He was just disagreeing with you
I'm
just a
just saying. I'm
second
just saying. But you
ago.
talk about Simmons though. I said if you got Simmons out there, it makes it easier for
But
you.
you got
That's
but
what
you
I'm
got other
saying.
options around Simmons though. That's what he need.
Excuse me.
When you up there in Philly and you know that you got Ben Simmons on the floor. All right, well okay, where's Joel Embiid? Are we over there? I bet.
But somebody's setting a pick for somebody though. But I got Simmons dribbling the ball, and somebody got to set a pick.
Yeah, somebody got to.
Think about it. If you got Simmons on the floor, you got Kyrie on the floor. Kyrie ain't picking nobody.
No, Kyrie ain't picking nobody.
He ain't picking nobody, bro.
Okay, continue through that lineup.
So think about it. You gonna have KD doing the pick, so that means he ain't gonna be shooting.
No. Not keep going to the lineup.
Keep going. You almost got it. You're almost there.
Keep going to
Who
the
else is on
lineup.
the?
I'm pretty sure there's a is LaMarcus Aldridge on that team, right?
Yeah.
That's a nice pick and roll option. But if I got a decent big man, you know what I'm saying, I ain't gonna stop him. You know, he ain't, you know, what I'm saying, the guy from 5 years ago.
He's not.
That's why he been bouncing around.
He's not. I don't discredit you on that. I think you got a random, if I'm not mistaken, Andre Drummond somewhere running on that team too.
But he ain't gonna be starting though, Wes.
I'm just saying you got options to roll.
How many people you gonna have on the floor? You mentioned I can. There's only 5 people out on the floor.
Count them.
I mean,
You said you gonna have Simmons dribbling the ball. That's one. Kyrie,
Uh-huh.
Kevin Durant,
Uh-huh.
and who at your 4?
I say we'll put Marcus out there at the 4.
And who at the 5?
you think? Marcus?
Who at the 5?
Drummond.
And you're gonna rotate with that. You're gonna have to move people in and out because they're not gonna run heavy minutes. So eventually you're gonna play small at some point as well. Because you're gonna have to rotate because you can't play those two with high minutes.
What about Blake? You know, Blake's still on the team, man.
Blake's still on the team.
But Drummond ain't starting over Blake.
Nah. Drum ain't starting with Blake. I don't think so.
I don't know how they're gonna set their lineup. I don't know.
That's why I'm like, well, right there, they got lineup to play with. Wow.
So
They
I
got
ain't
a
worried
lineup
about
to
the
play
pick and
with,
roll with him because he ain't got no shot.
But don't forget they still got Joe Harris running around. It's a lot. It's some things with that team, man.
You just sleeping over there, boy. Stop, nah.
I don't know, man. I just think the team is pretty decent. I mean, they just had Patty Mills randomly in the 3-point contest.
Randomly, yeah.
That's nice though. Patty Mills is nice though.
Patty Mills ain't bad.
But
Patty Mills ain't bad.
I can't see them either lineup. I can't see them running the table.
I don't know, Rubinson. We got to see, man. We got to see how this new situation plays out.
He's right about that.
I think once we see how everything plays
they got beat by the way, they got beat by a Bradley list and a Porzingis list lineup. I'm dead serious. They got beat by that lineup. So
you got to build the chemistry with the team. You know what I mean? They ain't got no chemistry.
But those are older teams, though. You got to think the Nets is old now.
There's the excuse I wanted to hear. They're an older team, bro. Oh my God, there it is.
And the young breed ain't scared no more. You got to say the young boys ain't scared no more.
Out here.
The young boys ain't scared no more.
They ain't scared no more, coach. We ain't kids no more. Great.
Charles said they keep putting all these old geezers on teams, and that's why they terrible. He was being real disrespectful.
You need some young blood. You need them young blood. The young boys out there. Them older cats ain't playing defense. What you mean? Out of anybody we just named, who locking down somebody?
Okay.
All right. So them young boys, they out there. They trying to get theirs. Them boys already got $200-300 million shoe contracts, and
I mean, Kyrie is gonna actually try to lock down somebody. Let's just be honest. He's gonna try. He gonna try.
Okay, if my point guard 6'8", ain't nothing he about to do. He's shooting over. And most point guards are what, 6'9" now.
They getting up there.
Yeah, they are. Good gosh.
They getting up there. They definitely.
Shoot, man, the point guard on his team was 6'9", 6'10".
Look at the point guard that's on his team now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So that they don't scare nobody no more. The shooting scares them. That's it. That's the only thing that scares them now. These young boys, man,
all they want to do is shoot. That's what's going on. Every single one of these people want to shoot all the time now. They're scared to go to the ring.
Besides Ben Simmons.
And besides,
You want to talk
besides,
about?
and besides John Morant, because he just want to make a post out of everybody.
Ben
Oh
Simmons just a
man,
new Magic Johnson, man. He the Magic Johnson, and Magic would have played in his era.
the disrespect.
Yeah,
I'm just saying his game, how his
y'all,
game.
man, this been the express about nothing.
Listen, how
Byron
his
drunk.
game is.
He
How his
need to,
game.
he need to eat because he ain't himself when he eat. Because
Listen, show me a highlight of Magic taking a jump.
Okay, I can do that.
Ben Simmons is taking jumpers though. Is what I'm saying. Like
He
He
said,
gonna
"Show me
shoot
a
them.
highlight of Magic taking a jumper." I can show you
But
that.
Magic ain't out there pulling up. He won't pulling up from three consistently. Wes, come on,
No,
man.
not
do you need
consistently.
to pull up from 3 all the time though?
Hey, but let me ask you this:
Oh,
what's
I'm
Magic
scared.
looking like on the all-time scoring list and the assist list and all these
But
things?
here's the thing: Magic had signature moves. He had the
He don't
hook.
want to hear that.
He had
What
the
does
hook.
Ben Simmons? So you comparing Magic
No, no,
Johnson
no,
to
no.
Ben
I'm
Simmons?
talking about the
What does
body
Ben
type. I'm
Simmons
talking about the
have?
game type.
Come on, man.
I'm talking about the game type. I ain't. Come on, man. Magic got 5 of them things, man. Come on, man.
He
Be
got
real.
5 of them things.
Come on, man. You know I ain't comparing that. I'm comparing that they
You
playing type.
literally just said this, and I'm like,
They
wait a
playing
minute.
type, but I'm comparing they playing type.
This man triggered me in a whole nother way.
His
This
play
man
their
said
playing type.
Simmons.
I can go out there and put 23 Bulls jersey on. I can put the some retro 5s on and play like Jordan, but I'm playing like him, but I ain't hitting no shots. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? I'm pretending like I'm, but I ain't. You know what I'm saying? I ain't Jordan. You know,
No, you
I
not.
ain't
Neither. And
23. You know,
Ben Simmons
we
ain't
know.
Magic
We
Johnson.
know you ain't
That's the
you
twenty-three.
thing
can
I'm
play
saying.
like somebody, but you can be off too. Oh, he out there playing like Curry. He's shooting every time he get the ball, but he's missing.
Yeah, bail
But
yourself out of
you
this
can still say
damn
he's
mistake
playing
you
like
made,
Curry.
man. Jesus Christ, you was terrible with that one. But
Hey,
You know I
yo,
ain't mean it
my
like that.
man, no, my man is terrible in the comments. Yo, that man terrible.
I ain't messing with Rubenson on that one. I ain't gonna.
Hey,
I ain't do
come on, sellers, come on, bro. God dang, bro. That man hurt me with that one, but
Oh Jesus Christ! Dang. I put that one on screen. You built a house, Byron?
they talking about me.
No, he told me you stay. Durante Brain told me you stay building houses in the
Hey,
court.
look,
So
hey,
that
look,
means he talking about.
They tripping.
hey, look.
1-on-1, I would walk him.
He's talking about me though. He's talking
Now,
about me though.
I'm just saying, I'm just clarifying. I'm gonna clear it up just in case he was talking about me. Just in case, I would walk you 1-on-1 now and then.
So
Durante.
y'all, wait, I'm not,
We've
bro.
had this
Bye.
conversation. I don't know how many times. I ain't seen y'all suit up yet.
Cause
Bro, I'm
he's
ready.
scared, bro. He's scared.
Bro,
You may want to wait till after you finish fasting first. I don't
Yeah,
know.
cause I want you
still
pass
get
out.
him. Still get him, bro. You don't know.
He said he'll bust you on the fast,
But
Durante.
On the
anyway,
fast, bro.
man, ignoring this one right here. This
No, he
man.
definitely was
Yeah,
definitely talking.
exactly.
Wait, but
That's
I
what
thought he
that.
was talking about me.
No, he
Nah,
talking about
he
you
talking about
Okay.
saying
you.
that
I told.
Byron be building houses and stuff.
Nah,
Are you
you
talking
got
about
the wrong
Byron Roof?
person.
You talking about Byron Roof? Yeah, he be building houses.
You got the wrong person.
I thought he was coming at
Out of
me real
Premium
quick.
Bricks.
I was about to,
No, he ain't
boy.
coming at you.
Hey,
He's talking about you saying that I don't know, man. Y'all work that out, man.
Tell him, man. Hey, man, let's meet up at the court, man. Let's do something. Let's do something.
hey, he up here.
Now it's social media. You got a whole lot of cameras out. So you can really, oh man, you can keep playing it back on them. Oh man,
All right, man. I told you. Let me
I'm
know.
talking,
I'm
man.
out
I'm
there.
talking cash. We doing commentary on the last play and everything now. I would bring it on the
Equipment, you know
show.
me.
Oh, you went for that move, man? I was doing that in 6th grade.
Byron is a trash talking somebody, bro. Y'all think Byron
Now that
quiet,
he is.
but he be
Ain't nobody
talking
said
cash,
Byron's quiet. Who be lying? Who told that lie?
bro. Because when like he'll show no emotion. If it's funny, it's funny. But this is him showing emotion.
Byron said he got that fire for you. So he said, hey,
Byron
pull
ain't.
up.
Pull up.
I got water.
Pull up. He gonna bust you with the big dog's only hat. He gonna do his best Wesley
For
Snipes and have
sure.
his signature hat on and bust you
No more good.
with.
That man
Bust you
terrible.
with the big dogs
I
on the
don't know a
block
lot
and
of people
show
that
you
can
what
beat
it's
me
about.
1-on-1, bro. I ain't.
I know. I
And
don't
I'm
know about
confident in
them.
that, bro. It's tough to beat me 1-on-1. Now
Them
we talking about a team sport. Like when we talk about 1-on-1, you check, bro. I got too many weapons, bro. I'm
yeah,
telling you,
man.
bro.
Yeah, yo, he do. Yo, yeah,
Nah, for real though. When
he
I was,
do.
bro, when
Yeah,
I was
for real.
5'9",
For
no, no,
real.
no, no. When I was 5'9", bro, I was playing center, and people were like 6 foot, 6'3", six
And
four,
you send this shit.
but they would put me in center.
And you send this shit.
I think I sent your shit out the gym. I want to say
This been the experts about
At
that because I am
5'9"?
not gonna
you
let guy.
confirmed. I was center at 5'9" because I could jump over everybody.
I'm not gonna let
All
him
right,
sit here and
for the
tell this
people,
lie, ladies and
Byron,
gentlemen.
for the people, how tall are you right now?
So 6'1".
6'1". Okay, Durante, how tall are you right now?
6'2".
All right, 6'1",
Soaking.
6'2", matched up.
It, yeah, but I'm still dunking though.
If you dunk on me, if you dunk on me, Byron, I'm telling you now, yo, I'm walking off the court.
With the
I'm gonna
drop
quit
step.
this podcast. I'm gonna
With the
quit.
drop step. I don't know how to do a flat footed, but I can drop step you though.
You drop step and dunk. I'm walking off the court, and I'm never touching the ball. I'm never even gonna play. I'm not even gonna record this show no more. I'm gonna
Nah,
disappear off this app.
somebody gonna have to be out there with camera because we ain't doing that for nothing. We getting too old to
Oh
be out
yeah,
there
oh I'm
balling for
out there,
nothing.
baby. Let
Listen,
me
we
know.
too old to be balling for nothing now. I need some tape. I need some tape.
Byron needs to be like, run the tape.
Run the tape.
Bro, I'm not dealing with this man because he's just talking, bro. Let me stop.
Bronte was hurt. Yeah, he was
Hey
throwing stuff.
man,
Yeah, he hurt.
hey, Durante, you got the hoodie on. Get on the
Cause that
court, man.
1-on-1 different, bro. That 1-on-1
Take him on the
when
court.
you with
Pull
a
him up on the
team is
court.
different. When you with a team, I mean you can pick your team,
Bro,
but that 1-on-1 is different.
like the old heads say,
Durante,
like the old heads be saying, I ain't got time to play nobody else's kids, man.
Durante, all you gotta do is put the hoodie on, walk in the building like you own it, take Byron with you. Hey yo, this is my guest. Y'all take over the court. Let's go. Oh, this is my cameraman. He walks
Oh
through.
yeah, can't forget about Wesley. He's saying this is my camera, man.
Make sure, man.
Wesley don't come out of the house and he willing to come out for this. Hey, Byron, just I don't want. I look. Let's just play 2-on-2 together. Go get some
Nah,
because I really don't.
1-on-1.
I really don't. No, I'm
1-on-1.
trying to save him. I'm trying to save him. Not me avoiding it. I want to save you. So let's just go.
All right.
Y'all both talking some king talk right
just,
here, boy.
bro, he
All right.
started it. I was
Bro.
being nice today. I was being good.
You find somebody to beat me 1-on-1.
I can.
He said he beat you
It's a
one-on-one.
couple
He said he
people.
got you.
Hey, yo,
You
it's
amp them
me.
cats out and dunk though.
It's me. I don't remember half their names. I don't remember half their names. It's me, and I can name 3 other people that can bob you 1-on-1. I'm gonna bring them.
Who was that?
I'm gonna bring them. I'm like, yo, my man's here. Bro.
It's tough to run that one though.
As a matter of fact, y'all
gonna be
playing
tough
to
to run
11
that
too,
one.
because y'all too old to play 4 games.
No, I'm playing the 5 because I'm too old to be playing.
Devontae, yes, I don't think you
play
got
to
the
11
real
too.
spill of me, bro. Because I mean, when you used to go play ball and stuff like that,
Why
you know,
is this
y'all
even
had
a
y'all group of
topic
people.
right now?
You know, so y'all had y'all group of people, and you couldn't.
Hey Byron, this your people's man.
Juwan Howard ain't playing. Hey,
You said my people. Who's that?
I think this is one of your people. B World, this ain't one of your
Yeah,
people.
I think so. Hold
I'm
on.
pretty sure it's one of your people. And he said Juan Howard ain't playing nobody. Now which one of them is Juan Howard? Because I need to know this.
Oh.
he said leaving ankles at the scene.
No, Jawan Howard smacked somebody at the.
Oh yeah, he
dunk.
did. I
he
had
got-
thought
Oh,
about
I
that.
thought he was talking. I thought he was talking about one of y'all being old and out there trying to play.
Oh,
My bad.
nah.
Yeah, Juan Howard definitely slapped somebody. He slapped that dude for being disrespectful.
Who is
He
B
about to be
World?
out of a
Hey,
job.
B World, hey, could this dude check me? If you know me,
What the fuck is that even a question right now, man? Yo,
could this dude
I'm-
with this gray hoodie check me 1-on-1? Yes
bro,
or no?
Just say yeah, bro. Say yeah, bro. Just say yeah, because
If you know me, you know this dude couldn't check me.
I
No
promise
1-on-1.
you.
1-on-1.
I promise you. I'll block you. Say yeah.
Hey, B World, say what you want to say, my brother. You ain't getting blocked. Let the people know if you know Byron.
God, dog, I don't even understand why. Like Byron's so hype right now. I done calm down. Like, I mean, I ain't never been hype. I'm just like, all right, Byron. Like, cool. Like,
You was running your mouth. You was running your mouth.
bro, he started it. See, Marcellus, look what you did. Now he mad. Now I'm mad. Now I gotta shoot somebody.
Who
Like,
mad? I can't argue with you. I can't argue with you.
With you,
You
You
did
ain't no
that.
baddie.
Daddy. I hate this fool.
You man.
Oh man,
You big man.
Anybody out there? I don't know when it's gonna go down. We got to wait till the summertime.
summertime. When your last
Oh,
summertime
some
come?
oak.
Hey yo, do not listen to him, bro.
He be at
Do
that
not,
fight.
bro. Do not listen to him, yo. Don't listen to
They
him,
picking
man.
Devontae out because he hustled. That's it. That's all he was getting. He was getting. He was getting
They was
PT
like, yeah,
because
come on, bro,
he
come
was
on, bro,
hustling. My man gonna get the rebound.
bro. Hey, I got on the
That's
court,
why you was getting picked up. That's why you was getting picked up. He ain't got no shot, but he gonna play defense.
bro. I'm so I need it.
Oh, shit.
I need it. I need that. Give it to me. Let me stop, dog.
He gonna play defense.
Bro, yo, Sellers tripping,
Oh,
bro, man.
y'all's connection is dying,
What, mine?
Oh
or the
man.
StreamYard's dying. What happened to y'all?
I think StreamYard died. I think you died for real.
Oh man. My man gonna play defense,
Y'all
bro.
good?
I'm great,
Yeah,
Oh,
bro.
I ain't
we
got it.
good.
Y'all froze up. I was good.
I didn't freeze up.
I school that youngin, bro. Tell you,
Why y'all out of
Did you
school?
just call me young?
bro. What year you graduate?
How old are you? What does a year have to do with anything? What does us graduate have to do with
I was
anything?
in the real world before you.
I hate you sometimes. Like, what does that mean?
I was in the real world where you had to get your parent teacher guidance sign. We had the parent slash guardian
They said
signature.
parent teacher guide sign.
Wait,
Yeah,
but
I choose that one.
it's only by like
Then-
1 year, right?
yes.
All right, what year you graduated right there?
Brian's stupid. Oh nine.
Uh, what?
Oh nine.
You graduated in 09?
I failed seventh grade because I was acting
Oh,
up
oh,
and I
okay,
got
okay,
held
okay,
back.
okay, okay,
I don't mind putting out that I failed seventh grade. I was acting like a fucking clown.
okay, okay. Gotcha.
And that's why.
What
And
year
I
you
got held.
graduate?
And I got held back because of my birthday. Everybody,
What year
most
you
people.
Yeah, his
graduate?
birthday too.
What year you graduate, Byron?
07.
There we go. Okay.
Hey, yo, what's crazy is he was in military too, so it don't even matter. He trying to block him.
It's funny, yo. We only like 2 months apart. We 2 years apart in like grown up years.
So what does that even mean,
That
Byron?
is true. I
But what
was
does
in the
that even
real world. He
mean?
was in high school.
What does that even mean?
Nothing.
That's what I just said.
Y'all followed the same path effectively and then separated, but y'all followed a very similar path.
Like, I don't understand how I'm any divine trying to make when people start doing shit on their own, they get this whole mindset that they better than other people. They
I just
forget
say
where they come
I just
from.
say I was
They
in the
forget
real world before
he
him. That's
forgot
all
where
I
he came
said.
from. He forgot where he came from. He ain't got the hood in him no more. That nigga ain't ready for the mud. He ain't ready for the
Country, ain't
mud.
it?
It was a dog.
All right, man. Y'all wild. Y'all's wild.
I
Anyway,
still love him. Hey, I still love you, son.
I guess let's get ready to close this show out. But before we do, because I called this episode "Fear," and
And Byron
I
fears me. That's why he's been. Oh, my fault.
What?
and
Come
I
on.
wanted to talk about. I wanted to talk about fear in general because sometimes fear sets people up for failure, and it's very interesting.
I hate this
how that
fool.
works. Get you. I think Brick Bro gets you. LOL. Joking. I don't know what that means, but I think fear is something that sets people up for failure, and I want to close out with this. Don't let fear close you off from being open to new ideas and things in the world. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, like I opened up the show showing y'all the separate but equal thing. That's kind of how we got to that in the first place was fear. Uh, there's fear of people being better than them, so they wanted to hold them back. You know what I'm saying? So don't let people's fear hold you back in general. But I'm just closing out with that. But Byron, you got anything to say about that?
What did you mean by like people fear holding you back?
Yeah, people's fear holding other people back. You know what I mean? Because they'll be like, oh man, you ain't gonna do that because you can't blah 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 because you blah 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 blah. They have fear for you because they know that they deem that they can't do it, so they want to impact and put fear in your heart so that you can't do it either. You
But
feel
that's
me?
all the time though, man. You get shit, man. You gonna get that in life all the time. I mean,
That's what
people
I'm
put they
saying.
people put they you know what I'm saying they whole genre they whole just everything on you, like you know what I mean, just because they never seen it done before. Like so I would say shit. It's self belief at the end of the day. Like, that's why I say you do everything for self. Once you become it's all about self, man. You got to be selfish. You got to start with being selfish, and you move from there. You know what I'm saying? You got to just work on yourself before you can fix anybody. It's like being on a plane, and they say so grab the joint and put it on yourself before you put it on anybody, and that's what you got to do.
Sometimes it's family preservation, but I see what you're saying there with that
Yeah.
example.
But I feel like you got to be selfish. For real, you got to be selfish.
Yeah,
See, that's one thing that people will say, like, and are we talking, and now I want to make sure we're talking about in general of like, you got
I
people
want
in
to
your
let it
life
be.
and then you pull
I,
away because you feel like you need to be on your own,
I
even
want to.
if,
I want to let it be your interpretation, Durante.
all right, like Byron said, I need to be selfish. I need to work on me. If I don't want you in my life, I'm sorry. I
Exactly.
mean, I mean, I can still talk to you. I
Didn't
can
you
still be
say
cool
something
with
about
you.
dropping off these hoes, Durante, earlier before we started?
Yo, you know what's crazy?
Man, bring up old stuff in.
You know what's crazy? My like as I'm answering that question, I'm not even kidding. I was like, somehow, some way, this man gonna circle back, and I'm still talking, and I just couldn't get out of it. It was too late. But I was like, maybe he won't because this is a serious topic. Then this stupid fool was like, yo, hoes, bruh. I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway, um,
I don't know either, man. I don't
nah,
know. I don't know
just
their names.
no.
I
On
don't
a
know
serious
their
tip, I can
creeds.
use that,
Okay,
fellas, ladies.
come with it.
Drop these hoes. They ain't doing shit for you.
Let them know.
I ain't even gonna say hoes because people that just in your life that feel like they just need to be there, and sometimes it's like guys saying, "All right, y'all two need to split up." It happens, but if they not feeding you, or the three feed you, f you, or financially helping you, do some up, baby.
Sometimes it just be like that. Um,
I don't even care about none of that. I feel like if the vibe ain't right, you know what I'm saying?
That too.
If
That
I
too.
ain't feeling you, like I think your
Is it?
gut feeling, like what I'm saying. I think I feel like that gut feeling gonna tell you everything, and I feel like we never listen to it till it's too late.
sometimes you don't, man. Sometimes you ignore it until the very end. You know what I mean? You keep on pushing. I'm gonna
Yeah,
keep
no.
on in this direction, and sometimes it'll lead you right onto a brick wall, man. But but yeah,
Well,
seriously though.
I'm just picking back what Byron said, just making a definition of what he said. Me,
Yeah.
I'm like,
I done hit plenty of walls in my life, so I know what you're talking about.
yeah, but I know Byron has his some walls, and he's successful now. He's a successful grown up because he done touched the world a year before me.
Maybe
Anyway,
two.
Two years,
Anyway.
2 years, but who's counting?
I'm gonna count this clip as I let it off. I'm
Let it off on the court. Let's see who wins. But
gonna count
anyway,
these
man, hey,
buckets.
if you're
But
still
it's a
rocking with
marathon
us,
though, Durante. I know we joke and stuff like that, but life is a marathon, bro.
No, yeah,
It's a
it's a
marathon.
marathon. Yeah, I
It's all
just
about your race, so you run it how you want to run it. I mean, I joke and stuff like that, but shoot, I'm telling you, like a lot of people wish they was back in high school when so when they stepped out into the real world because they won't no games. Then like, oh, yeah, you got to do something. They were sitting at the crib. You know what I'm saying? You made a decision. I want to go do this. I want to go do that. But a lot of people, shoot, they probably they ain't got to figure it out. And stuff like that. But things change. You got certain type of people, they couldn't do this because this, they couldn't do that because of that. Hey man, you got to figure it out.
definitely got to figure it out. And don't let, like I said, don't let other people's fear get projected on you. It's a setup, and that's all it is. But I just want to leave y'all with that positive word in some way to close out. But anyway, this has been the Experts About Nothing podcast, and I've been your host, Wesley. Byron, tell the people what they need to know.
All right, big dogs, man, y'all be good, man, for the week, man. Just attack the week, man. I wouldn't say attack Monday like I used to say, but attack the week, man.
We're a little switched
Make it
up right
successful.
now.
I like to shout out a few businesses that I bought from. We're gonna go with Honeybees, Self Love, and Spread by Sharonda. I
Bet.
recently cop some of those stuff, man. Let's just support black businesses all Black History Month and beyond. For real.
Agreed, man. All right, Durante,
I heard somebody. I'm tripping hard.
celebrate.
My man
I'm
scared, bro.
nah. I just shut the. Oh my god, I'm gonna fight this man. Forget basketball. Give me the gloves. I'm tired of it. I'm just tired of it. Look, y'all be
Robert
safe.
said he been hitting the bag too, man. He might not want them problems
Look, y'all be safe.
either.
Much love to everybody. Thank you for all the support. Everybody, wear your mask, brush your teeth,
Please brush your teeth.
and just do something with your life. Something. It don't
Yeah.
matter what it is. Do something.
Oh, I
Hey,
forgot one more thing. And if you don't know the way, you in the way.
Oh
Later.
yeah. Later.
all right, now, one thing that I want to say before we close out: if you haven't shared the episode and you still here rocking with us, please feel free to share and like this video to get us out to a few more people, a couple more people, one more person. Tell somebody about the experts about nothing. Anyway, this has been the experts about nothing, and we out.
Later.